Okay, here we go. Bakura and Odion, and this match, just on its own, sounds really good on paper. Odion had really amazing matches throughout the Battle City Cup, and Bakura's deck as well, also, it's very nasty. Some good spell and traps in there. Alright, Bakura will go first. So, I did have a comment saying, did I make any changes to any of the decks? Yes, I put Dark Master Zork in Bakura's deck. I removed it from Odion's, and I did put another ritual card in Odion's deck just to give him another monster option because he doesn't really have much else. I just gave him Fiend's Mirror. It's a 2100 no effect ritual card. Why Fiend's Mirror? Again, it kind of belongs in Bakura's deck, but Dark Master Zork is a better fit for Bakura. So I put Fiend's Mirror in Odion's deck just as a... it's a mirror. Maybe Odion's shiny head looks good in the mirror. He likes to look at himself. Anyway, Bakura has got a face down. They've both gone down with one monster and two face down spell and traps. Both of these decks are somewhat designed not to attack. They're more designed to coast and wait. Anyway, Dark Ruler Hades has come to the field, and that will destroy Cobra Jar, but Odion... No, Dark Ruler Hades effect negates the effect of flip effects when it attacks. Dark Ruler Hades, though, cannot be revived from the graveyard as well. So Odion didn't get his Poisonous Snake token this time. Alright, another face down spell or trap. Another face down defense from Odion. Okay, Dark Artist and Headless Knight and Monster Reborn. Okay, Dark Artist went down. Dark Ruler Hades. So Bakura with that Monster Reborn. Oh, that's Mirror Force from Odion. That was slipped into his deck because that is a very rare Hunter-esque card, and Odion is second in command pretty much with Marek. Mirror Force though is such a cheap card. When I do theme decks somewhere in the distant future, well, not so distant future really, Mirror Force is banned because it's just silly. You can play a perfect strategy, then just lose your entire field. Alright, Odion again opting for a defense. Ooh, there's Spirit Message L. Bakura does have Destiny Board, and he does also have Final Countdown. Alright, he's played Headless Knight in defense, so Bakura well protected here. Odion, Embodiment of Apophis. Trap monster comes up. And Embodiment of Apophis has just targeted Dark Artist for an attack. Dark Artist is destroyed. Odion... who's got the better field here? They've both got okay fields. Oh, there's Soul Tiger. That's a 2100 defense. So Bakura with Trap Hole on the field as well, but he's content to just sit there and coast, and I mean there's not really much more he can do really. He can't really attack with anything. Odion straight at the battle phase, he attacks Headless Knight with Embodiment of Apophis. Costs 100 points. But Odion here, I think, is looking a little bit better. There's Gurnia for Bakura. And no, decides to leave Gurnia in his hand. Just goes straight to his turn. With decks like Bakura and Odion, we're going to see a longer match. We're going to see a chess style like match where both players moving carefully. Embodiment of Apophis attacks Soul Tiger. That's 500 life points off Odion. Still, no one down heavily on life points. There's exchange. Both players reveal their hands and add one card from each other's hand to their hand. Bakura wouldn't use that now, not with Monster Reborn or one of his Spirit Message cards in his hand. Odion with another face down spell or trap. So no one in a rush. There's Reshef the Dark Being. Bakura does also have Dark Master Zork. And Odion has just flipped up Needle Sealing. So when there's 4 or more monsters on the field, all face-up monsters are destroyed, and Bakura's field has just been eradicated. Venom Serpent flips up. And Bakura elects not to use Trap Hole. Now Poison Mummy flips up, that'll inflict 500 damage per effect. Bakura again not going for Trap Hole. It may just be that he wants to see if Odion will summon something a bit stronger than 1,000 points to flip a Trap Hole up on. And Bakura flips up Dark Spirit of the Silent. That won't actually do anything. Wonder why he's flipped that up. Unless Bakura's player has misread the card. However, Bakura may just be playing that to get it off the field in case he gets Spirit Message. Because unless Odion actually plays a monster face up from summon, which he doesn't do very often, Bakura may never actually be able to activate that Trap Hole. And Odion now, he's having a bit of a think as well. He must have been prompted for a card effect, and he's reading through something. With 6 cards in his hand, Odion's definitely cooking up something, but Bakura's in trouble now. There's the Shallow Grave. Each player targets one monster in their own graveyard. Each player special summons a target in their graveyard from their graveyard in face down defense position. That's not too bad, it's almost like a Monster Reborn. Bakura selects Soul Tiger, so Bakura now will be protected. And as soon as Odion plays a stronger monster, Bakura can flip that Trap Hole, and then, I mean, for Destiny Board to work, Bakura needs to actually draw the Destiny Board trap itself first. But Bakura now, Soul Tiger on the field, he is protected again. It's the only reason why I can think Bakura flipped that trap card earlier, that Spirit Trap card, it was because he just wanted to clear the field because it didn't actually do anything. However, Odion unable to get through Bakura's defenses for the time being. Bakura happy to just sit. We're back to Odion, who's now got 7 cards in his hand. So he'll have to play something, otherwise he'll have to start discarding. And ooh, Temple of the Mind's Eye. Any battle damage a player takes now becomes 1,000. And Odion puts all of his monsters to defense mode. He's happy to just sit. Oh, Destiny Board, speak of the devil. Bakura has drawn it, and almost intuitively, Bakura got that other trap card off the field. So it's worked out well for him. Although Bakura still has that Trap Hole on the field. And if he can't get rid of it, he won't actually be able to get all of his Destiny Board cards onto the field. He flips it up, so he will start accruing his letters. Odion doesn't know what that face down is. Although he's gone with another face down defense, Odion will have to be very careful from here. He doesn't want Destiny Board, because if that spells out final, then Odion's will lose the first match. There's a Portrait Secret. Bakura elects to play that in face down defense. He's in no rush to attack. He can destroy some of Odion's monsters if he wanted to. But Bakura in absolutely no rush. He doesn't need to be. He just needs to sit there and work on getting his Destiny board complete. Want to know a fun fact about Destiny board? In the original anime, the one that wasn't edited for 4Kids, the English dub that we all saw, Destiny board... Oh, there's Dark Hole from Odion. That's going to destroy all the monsters on the field. Destiny board originally didn't write out final, it wrote out death. However, I guess 4Kids deemed that would be a little bit too hardcore for young kids, as they did with all the pointing weaponry that the characters would point their finger at, like when Bandit Keith pointed his finger at Pegasus, and Kaiba's, those two goons that pointed their finger at Kaiba. Okay, Odion activated Monster Reborn and he pulled Headless Knight back. Headless Knight has only done 1,000 points of damage because of Temple of the Mind's Eye. Destiny board will get the letter N to the field. I guess Odion has probably thought he better get a move on. He needs to win this quick, because if Bakura... Oh, there's Metal Reflect Slime as well. Remember, Trap Hole will only work on monsters that have been normal summoned. Or flip summoned, I think. That is. They don't work on special summons. There's Remove Trap. Bakura better not misclick here. He doesn't. He gets Reflect Slime off the field. It's a 3,000 defense. Okay, and he summoned Gurnia. If anything, Bakura is actually running a bit low on monsters to defend his life points with here. He does have Monster Reborn. He could get Soul Tiger back. And Odion decides not to attack. Decides to go to defense mode with his Headless Knight. Bakura gets the letter A to the field. Odion, why would he? I guess he's got life points. I wonder why he didn't attack there, unless he's got something cooking in his hand. And he wanted Headless Knight on the field for some reason. Bakura's drawn the Illusory Gentleman, and that's gone in face down defense on his field. So Odion now 6 cards in his hand. Oh, remove trap. There goes Destiny board. He was waiting. That's why he wasn't panicking and trying to attack. He must have drawn a remove trap very recently then. And Bakura has lost Destiny board. And there's another Metal Reflect Slime. That's a 3,000 defense for Odion, who I would say now has the advantage. A lot more life points. And Bakura no longer has Destiny board. And he doesn't really have anything else in his hand. There's a D-Spell as well. There's... Okay, he's elected to use D-Spell on Temple of the Mind's Eye. And ends his turn. Alright, we're back to Odion now. We've had Bakura come very, very close to winning once with the effect of Destiny board. And Odion summons Venom Snake. And this time Bakura elects to activate Trap Hole. Well, I guess there wasn't really much else that was happening with it. Oh, and there's a Raigeki from Odion. That clears out the rest of Bakura's field. Alright, 1450. That's going to leave Bakura with 3050. And he's starting to run a bit low on life points. Oh, final countdown has been drawn for Bakura. Paid 2,000 life points, and it's life points that he doesn't have to spare. He's now at 1,050, and the best card that he can summon back is probably Soul Tiger. And he does. However, Odion now has to win in 10 of his turns. Because remember that 20 turn count also counts for Bakura. There's Exchange. Oh, there's Mystical Beast of Circuit. Not Circuit this time, Circuit. That is Odion's best monster, and Odion has just lost her. He's taken Bakura's Reshef the Dark Being. Bakura can't summon Mystical Beast of Circuit because he need Temple of the Kings on the field. And Odion would just be batshit crazy to play Temple of the Kings now. Oh, then again it wouldn't matter because it says if you do not control Temple of the Kings. So it still wouldn't matter even if Odion did play it, but Mystical Beast Circuit cannot be played. Ooh, there's Dark Mimic. Very Final Fantasy-esque. There's... Who here has played the Final Fantasy games and has come up against a Mimic in one of those games? The worst one by far was the one in Final Fantasy 12, because if you attack it, it becomes pretty much invincible. In Final Fantasy 10, you had the Mimic, which would appear in that like Stolen Valley area where you get Yojimbo. Cavern of the Stolen Faith, that's right. There's Goblin Zombie. Bakura plays that face down. Bakura's got no rush here. He doesn't have to rush into anything. The Headless Knight that's on Odion's field isn't attacking, but it can't get through Soul Tiger anyway. Oh, there's Swords of Revealing Light, so Odion will now see that his Headless Knight can destroy some of those cards on the field. Right, Headless Knight destroys Goblin Zombie, and Odion's going to have a very tough time getting this duel won with the turns that he has. He's lost his best monster, Mystical Beast of Circuit, and what else can he do? There's Yugioh the Spiritualist. The thing is, Bakura doesn't have that much life points left either. Odion has used a Dark Hole and a Raigeki already. Yugioh the Spiritualist goes face down in defense, and Bakura just has to sit in camp and hope that he can hold everything off. Embodiment of Apophis is played. And no attack from Odion. Huh. Although I did see the selector move. Oh, sorry, it was Bakura's turn. Odion flipped the trap card up and went with a monster. I thought it was his turn. Okay, final countdown is nearly halfway. Oh, my voice cracked then as well. Alright, contract with the Dark Master has been drawn, and Bakura has played it. He will have to get rid of his Soul Tiger. Dark Master Zork won't be able to attack. It's a 2700. It's... I mean, it's no more risk, I guess, with Soul Tiger being on the field. He rolls the dice and he rolls a 3. And he destroys that Metal Reflect Slime. So Dark Master Zork is on the field. Odion still has Swords of Revealing Light as well, so Zork couldn't attack. Oh, Swords of Concealing. Oh, Embodiment of Apophis. Zork's only got 1500 defense. Oh, that's tragic. Oh, that is absolutely tragic. Oh, Bakura could have had no idea. Oh, if he had Soul Tiger on the field, he would have still been okay. Damn, maybe Bakura should have waited until he could have sacrificed something else. I understand that he wanted to get Zork on the field, it's his best monster. Oh, that is absolutely tragic. Odion had a Swords of Concealing Light. Zork's only got 1500 defense. Oh, it just happened. Bakura unknowingly summoned the monster that spelled his demise. Well, at least in that first match. This is a best of 3 now, so we will go at it again. I tell you what though, it was a good match. It was a really, really good match. Bakura came very close with Destiny board. He was halfway there with final countdown. But we'll set him up again. Odion took the first win. Oh, how about that? Swords of Concealing Light is what did him in. And there it is again. Swords of Concealing Light. Alright, Needle Sealing is also there. We saw that in the last match as well. And down goes Mirror Force. Odion's well protected very early on. As you know, magic and traps, he's got nasty ones in his deck, and that's what his deck thrives on. Those trap monsters and being just difficult to attack. Alright, Bakura with a bit of a think here. He goes with a face down defense. Okay, Judgment of Anubis, it's a good card. You can destroy a spell or trap card that's activated. Negate the activation if you do, destroy it, and then you can destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls, and I think you do life point damage. I think it might be equal to half its attack or defense or something. It's something like that. Okay, Yoranzo was tributed. The Earl of Demise comes to the field. And Odion does have a Mirror Force. Unfortunately, Mirror Force likes to ruin a good match. Earl of Demise is destroyed, and Bakura has nothing on his field to protect himself with now. And there's Swords of Revealing Light from Odion. He plays that. His Wandering Mummy will be protected. It'll be a 1500 point life point loss for Bakura. Wandering Mummy can also flip itself back face down as well. Whether or not that effect's really going to be that useful. I have Wandering Mummy as well. I have that as a physical card. Okay, Bakura now. Face down defense. And anything else? Nope, straight to the end phase. Odion, oh, Needle Wall. That's a good card, Needle Wall. Treat your opponent's monster zones as numbers 1 to 5. Roll a dice. If 1 to 5 comes up, destroy the monster in the corresponding slot. Okay, 100 points off Odion. Wandering Mummy attacked the Illusory Gentleman. And Bakura with 6 cards in his hand. Odion activates Needle Wall. If the result is a 6, roll again. That's broken. If the result's a 6, you should lose. You should lose one of your monsters on the field, or all of your monsters or something, because Needle Wall is just a broken trap card. It's like... So here, Odion draws a card, standby phase, he gets to roll a dice, and it's come up as a 1, so Bakura misses all of Bakura's monsters, but still, it's a broken card. However, it does suit Odion's deck very well. Alright, Odion has elected to just go straight to his end phase. He's in no rush. Bakura though, still 6 cards in his hand. Goes with a face down spell or trap. And he's gone with a tribute. Dark Ruler Hades has come to the field. And Goblin Zombie's effect has activated. I think you can pull a zombie with 1200 or less defense with Goblin Zombie's effect. So Bakura picked Gurnia. Swords of Revealing Light has finished. Needle Wall activates and rolls once again a number 1. Alright, Cobra Jar. Face down, there's now 4 monsters on the field. Needle Sealing can be activated and destroy all of Bakura's monsters again. It's Bakura struggling to keep monsters on the field against Odion. Like, Odion's deck is just so difficult to keep your monsters on the field. Like, his deck is designed to clear your field and just make him hard to attack. And there's another Cobra Jar. Odion rolls a 1 again. Alright, Cobra Jar is flipped up. Poisonous Snake token comes to the field. And he's going to summon Venom Boa. You can use Poisonous Snake tokens as a tribute. It is stronger than Cobra Jar, so it's better to sacrifice that. And now Venom Boa has come to the field. 1600 attack. And Bakura plays Sakuretsu Armor. That destroys an attacking monster, so Venom Boa is destroyed. Bakura, still high card count. Oh, final countdown. The duel will only last 20 more turns at maximum. And Odion now against the clock. Oh, there's Curse of Darkness. Oh, Needle Wall rolled a 3 and got rid of Bakura's defense, which I believe that's Gurnia. And Bakura plays Cobra Jar. He doesn't play it face down this time. He plays it face up, and he's gone straight to the offensive. So 1800 off 4500. That will be 2800 left that Bakura will have in life points. No, 27. 2700. I guess Odion has thought, alright, it's now or never. He's got to attack, and he's got to attack quick and get Bakura's life points down. And Odion activates Curse of Darkness every time a spell card is activated. After it resolves, that player takes 1000 damage, so Bakura can only play 2 magic cards total for the rest of the game. Oh, Dark Sanctuary is played. That is a very, very annoying card. Although, he goes with another face down spell or trap. Oh, he's got no monsters to play. There's Venom Serpent. Alright, so Odion could win here on direct attack, but Dark Sanctuary will activate. Now, it depends what flips up, heads or tails. And, oh, that's heads. Odion's attack, half of the attacking comes out of his life points. And Bakura is safe. That is the effect of Dark Sanctuary. It is an absolute bastard of a card if it's being used against you. And again, Odion will take 300 points of damage, half of Cobra Jar. He launches his third and final possible attack. Dark Sanctuary, okay, that time it was tails. Bakura will receive the direct attack. Oh, he uses Dark Spirit of the Silent. He used that in the last duel to no effect, but this time he picks Cobra Jar. And Cobra Jar attacks. And Odion loses 600 points. So Bakura managed to protect himself. I don't think this duel's going to last another 16 turns for that effect to activate. Was Bakura... Oh, face down defense. Odion's going to have to get lucky here. Against Dark Sanctuary and now a defense. There's Curse of Anubis. And, oh, that's brutal. It's a 1 in 5 and Dark Artist has been destroyed. Oh, Dark Artist, that's a 1400 defense as well. Oh, Bakura is going to have to hope that Dark Sanctuary comes through for him again. Oh, and it doesn't. Bakura has lost and Odion picks up the second win. He'll pick up the season point. What was that? Oh, wow. Alright. In Bakura's hand, he had Dark Necrophile, and Dark Artist was the third fiend that had just been destroyed. If Bakura made it through that turn, like if all of Odion's attacks failed and Bakura still had life points with the effect of Dark Sanctuary, next turn, Bakura legitimately would have been able to summon Dark Necrophile, and that would have flipped the duel straight on its head, and Odion probably would have lost. Well, what a match. Like, it was... How long did it go for? Nearly half an hour, and it was an absolute back and forth. Either duelist could have won. Odion and Bakura, they delivered. They delivered a great match, and unfortunately for Bakura, though, as he does in Duelist Kingdom, he did lose. He loses in the anime all the time. He loses in these tournaments all the time. But what a deck. What an entertaining match. Let's pull up our season for Battle City, and we can see who is playing next, if I can find it on my screen. Okay, Battle City, season 2024. Odion and Bakura, fantastic match. Odion picked up the win. We've got Mako and Marek next. And Mako, in the Battle City tournament, Mako went up against Bakura, and Bakura almost beat him. Final countdown went all the way to the very last turn for Mako, and Mako managed to pick up the victory. Marek and Mako, to be honest, Marek's Battle City deck in real world isn't that great. So I would almost go with Mako behind that one. There will also be Rex Raptor and Strings, Mai and Arcana. That should be a good match. Kaiba and a Shizu. Ooh. See if Kaiba's deck can be flipped on him again. And then there is Seeker and Esperoba. Anyway, that was a great match. I hope you enjoyed it too. Odion's deck is just so fun to watch. I'm going to go ahead and get that finalized to get that up. And thanks for all the comments that have been coming in as well. I thought I had a new commenter. Let me just have a check. Oh yes, Wangy20 said, God, Bakura's deck sucks. This is for Duelist Kingdom. Yeah, Bakura's deck was absolutely trash in Duelist Kingdom. And Jason Presland also said, Kaiba wasn't losing that one. That is for the duel with Kaiba and Bakura that played yesterday. Yeah, Bakura had no chance against Kaiba. All right. Good fun. I'm going to head off and get this done. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, keep well, farewell.